looking at your record, 8 goals, 8 of your 132 goals for the club came against Derry. It'd be nice to add another one up there tomorrow night.
Yeah, it would be lovely. You know, Derry are a very good side, so you know, they're quite strong at the back. They're quite physical as well. So I'm looking forward to a tough battle tomorrow. You know, it'd always be nice to obviously score a goal, but hopefully we come out with a positive result. That's the main thing.
Yeah, I have to speak to you with the record because you're getting closer to it. You're 10 off it now. If you get there, it would bring you to 17 for the season. You must be happy with the start you've made first and foremost.
Yeah, I'm happy enough. Few chances, probably 2 in my mind that I should have probably be on 9 goals this year. But look, you can't score every chance you get, so I understand that. It's been, you know, I've missed a few chances for Dundalk in my career. So when you put them away, that's obviously a plus. But you know, I am getting closer, but I'm not thinking about it too much, to be honest with you. I know it's cliche, but taking the game by game. As long as we start getting positive results, and hopefully tomorrow now we get our first win away from home, and that's what we're going up there to do.
You probably think more about the 2 you've missed than the 7 you've scored this year.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, you know, the one against Shamrock Rovers is really the one that stand out to me. You know, that hurt a lot, and when you look at the table, then like it could be a lot bit closer, and you know that's how I think of it. You know, I didn't sleep too well after that game, so it was a long night. But here, look, that happens in football.
It's ironic. It's obviously Derry tomorrow night. The last game of last year was against Derry here at Oriel when the takeover just went through. But safe to say that night when you were leaving Oriel, you didn't know whether you'd ever get a chance to get close to this record because a lot of stuff was up in the air. It's amazing how things have sort of progressed over the last 6 months.
Yeah, to be honest, I didn't know where I was going to be. I'd be lying to say that. I was definitely staying Dundalk because I didn't know what was going on. You know, I know I was going to not be paid in literally a week. So that's the bottom line of it. So I had to, you know, look after myself. And but I held out long enough to make sure, you know, what the club, what they were doing and who was taking over and the plans in place. And you know, it was the right decision. And you know, it's all worked out so far. Yeah,
I'm not saying you had a bad season last year, far from it, but you seem to have come back with a real hunger and sort of energy about you this year. Is that just because of the situation and the way that, you know, who's come in and the way the club is this year?
Yeah, you know, I'm adapting. Like I think I'm adapting my game massively for Stevie and the way we have to play, and I think it's suiting me down to the ground. You know, it is different compared to other years, but this year, you know, the detail that we get going into games now has been unbelievable, and I think that shows in a lot of the games we play that the detail that's going through us collectively and personally as well, and you know, I think it suits me down to the ground. So long may it continue.
You mentioned sort of the chances that have got away and the points probably that have gone away from us. Still third in the table, which when you consider the sort of upheaval and the turnover, it's a pretty decent start, to say the least.
It is a decent start. You know, it is disappointing with some of the draws that we should have won. But that's like, it is football, I suppose. But like, you know, there was some games there that, you know, decisions that have gone against us as well. It's been quite frustrating, and but that's just the way it is. But collectively as a group, you know, we know where we're at, but we're improving all the time. That's the main thing. We are improving all the time. We just need to, you know, get that first win away from home, because we're doing really well at home, but we just need to transfer that away from home.
Benson teeing up, Pat Hoban with the shot. It's deflected. Oh, and it's gone in. And Pat Hoban has scored. It's his 7th goal of the season. He always scores against Bows, and he scored again. It's Dundalk 1, Bohemians 1.
Just, I'm sure, a case of carrying on from where we picked off against Bows last Friday night.
Yeah, hopefully. Look, we are in good form. The UCD game was a bit of a blip, but like we were 2-0 up in that game. We're down 10 men, and that's always going to be difficult. And in the manner how we lost that game as well, it was decision making. That was not our call at the end of the day. So that's just the way football goes. And look, we are playing really well, but we just have to keep that going now. I think we can definitely improve a lot more, and yeah, hopefully we get there.
What have you made of Derry? Obviously, a lot of hype, a lot of investment, as we know too well. They've taken a lot of players who were here last year. What have you made of them overall so far?
Yeah, I think they're a good side. I watched the game against St. Pat's. Pats didn't really put much pressure on them, but the game, like they're very physical, they're strong, they're good on the ball, they move it quite well. You know, they have good quality players in their ranks as well, so there's a lot to be wary of too. You know, they've been a bit unfortunate with injuries as well, with obviously the two lads that were here last year, Fats and Mickey, you know, them two have been out, and so look, they have a lot of injuries, but they're still a very, very strong side, and you know, we'd have a tough task tomorrow, but you know, a good, healthy one.
We've a brilliant record up there. The defeat last year was the first time we've beaten up there since 2012. It should hold no fears for us to Brandywell.
Yeah, you know, it's a tough ground though. It's a big pitch, and you know, the style of play they're playing now, they make use of that big pitch as well. So it's going to be an entertaining game. I'm really looking forward to it, and I think, you know, hopefully two good sides going against each other. So hopefully another cracking game in the Brandywell.
You were close to the two lads. It'd be nice to give them a bit of stick over the weekend if we can get the result.
You know, we keep in contact the odd time, so you know, they haven't said too much to me this week. They probably know well that I'll give them absolutely nothing. So looking forward to seeing them, but hopefully we come away with 3 points tomorrow.